And our first question here today is about, hey, with Guardians of the Galaxy 3 out, where's it in the discussion of the best Marvel trilogies? Check it out.
Hey, John, this is Louis T., North Carolina. Just went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and I have a question for you. So with Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which MCU property has the best trilogy? For me, I'm not sure if it's Guardians, but I would say it's definitely in the conversation between that, Captain America, and the Spider-Man trilogy. Curious what you think, and bring on the filthy.
Hey, thanks for calling that in, Lewis. And yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is now out in theaters. Of course, we did our big movie club on it yesterday. By the way, I'll let you guys know tomorrow we're going to be doing our open spoiler discussion here on the channel. That'll be tomorrow evening, somewhere between 4 and 5. I'll let you guys know what time that'll be tomorrow. But with that coming out now, and by the way, holding a 95% audience rating of the movie. So the audiences are loving it. It brings up now the question, as we sit back and look at the Marvel films, could it be considered the best Marvel trilogy now? And, you know, you'd be forgiven if you think, well, there's not many Marvel trilogies. Actually, we've been doing this for a while. There kind of are now. So check this out. Here are the ones that would be in the contention for best Marvel trilogy. You got the Iron Man trilogy, Thor. Now there's 4 of them, but still there was 3. So you count that as trilogy. The Captain America trilogy. With Quantumania, we now have the Ant-Man trilogy. We now have the Guardians trilogy and the Spider-Man trilogy that we've had in there. So is Guardians of the Galaxy the best trilogy that Marvel has had so far? I love Guardians of the Galaxy 1. I've loved Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I liked Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but I'm going to say no, I don't think Guardians of the Galaxy is the best trilogy they've done so far. Automatically, you can just take Ant-Man out of there with Quantumania. You can just take that out there right now. With Thor, The Dark World, I will remove Thor from that list as well. I crazy love. I think the first Thor is either the second or third most underrated comic book film of all time. I love Ragnarok. But Dark World is in there, so we're going to take that one out of the running as well. Iron Man, like Thor, had Iron Man 2. And some people weren't all that jazzed with Iron Man 3 either. One of the most beloved characters in the MCU, not the best trilogy, so we'll take that out of there as well. So to me, that kind of leaves you with Spider-Man, which Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home, all solid things, and Captain America, with First Avenger, Winter Soldier, Civil War. To me, it's got to be Captain America. Mm-hmm. Captain America, because 2 out of those 3 films, first of all, I think First Avenger is in the top 5 most underrated comic book movies. I rewatched Captain America First Avenger again about 2 years ago, and I'm like, we do not talk about this movie enough. Like, that is a great movie. But be that as it may, then you get into Winter Soldier. There's a lot of people out there who will make arguments that Winter Soldier may be the best comic book movie of all time. I'm not one of them, but when you're in the comic book movie love and circles, there's a lot of people who argue that Winter Soldier might be the best comic book film of all time. There's a lot of people who might argue that Civil War is the best comic book film of all time. So to me, it is actually quite easy that the Captain America set of films are the best ones they've done. I would say just because of the pure consistency of John Watts' Spider-Man movies, I would put that number 2, and I would put Guardians of the Galaxy very comfortably in that number 3 spot. So that's how I would rank the trilogy, the trilogies at any rate. Mm-hmm. Chris, what do you think about, could Guardians be considered now that 3 is out and it's doing really well, could that be considered the best trilogy in the MCU so far?
I mean, it's definitely top tier. It's way up there. I'm with you on the second Guardians. Didn't really hit all the chords for me. But while I was going over topics this morning having breakfast, I found out, going, oh, what do you think the best trilogy is? My husband is an Iron Man 2 apologist.
Really?
And 10 years together, 5 years of marriage, you still get tested, folks. Goodness gracious. What? You like that one? It's all subjective, but I think you're wrong.
It's subjective, but I think you're wrong.
But also questionable for me, and this is also probably my inherent bias. It's Spider-Man. You know, that was one of the first comic book characters that I really just fell in love with and I just adored. And I feel like those movies have always been executed so well where I watch them and I have almost no notes of, yep, that's what I wanted from this film. And especially after so many kind of failure to launches with Spider-Man as a franchise, I really, really love this one. I think Tom Holland has been delivering. I think Feige delivered on these and Sony delivered on these, and they're really, really great. I love the kind of cross work that's happened to make these films wonderful. But I can understand Captain America Winter Soldier. I think a lot of that comes down to it's a lot of spy, espionage, government kind of stories.
Yeah.
And for me, when I'm thinking of a true superhero story, I think I just lean more towards Spider-Man. Where if
Right.
I'm thinking of pure classic filmmaking as a whole, then maybe I might gravitate more toward Captain America, just because there are so many moments that even though it's in a fantastical world with superpowered individuals, it doesn't always feel like a superhero film. And for many people, I'm sure that's a big merit for it.
Guys, question is for you. Now that Guardians 3 is out, we've got a bunch of trilogies in the MCU. We got Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Ant-Man, Guardians, Spider-Man. What would you say are the best trilogies that they've done so far? Are there any that you would automatically disqualify? Are there a couple that you think absolutely have to be one or two? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. We want to thank a sponsor of this video, Mint Mobile. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills and favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, make it stop. Thankfully, there's one company out there that's giving you a much needed break. It's Mint Mobile. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. You guys know that ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, I've been saving almost 70% a month over my old phone plan. For people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes the significant savings on to you. All of their plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea.